Hey Sagittarius, welcome to your full moon in Capricorn read. I am doing this on the night of the full moon. So let's go ahead and take a look. This will be interesting. I wanted to see what fresh energies come out on the day of the full moon. And you might, this is going to reverberate, at least probably for the rest of the week, at least for the next 3 days, I would say. Okay. So following the full moon on the 21st. So I did want to get this out because I thought it'd be interesting. So let's take a look at some of the, what is most important for you with these energies coming through. Venus is in Leo and it actually sextiles Jupiter in Gemini. So it is a big time that you need to focus in on getting very clear and focusing in on what you value and then acting in on it, really just moving forward on it. Okay. It's all about direct communication. It is, especially during this time, and it's about a time to be brave, during this time as well. Okay. So very, very important. Okay. Focus on careful on how you speak. Speak bravely, but don't speak rationally. Okay, so that's going to be something that's coming up too. Okay, I don't know why. Again, with that Jupiter and Gemini is the house of communication. Okay, so Leo's all about playfulness and creativity. And all that too. But let's take a look and see what comes out for you, Sag. Okay, and we'll get deeper. What does Sagittarius need to know about this full moon in Capricorn on the 21st here? And as it reverberates the rest of the week, what do they need to keep in mind? Something's coming to fruition. Okay, what do we get? We got a square. What is it? Okay, so give me a few more. Okay, there's that one wants to come out, so we'll take that. All right, and something about what your north node, guys. Okay, definitely check what your north node is. If you're not sure what it is, there's a link in the description box below that if you put in a couple of your details, your digits, and information about yourself, that you'll be able to pull that up and you can determine what that is. So let's dive into this a little bit deeper and find out. So let me look at this for a second here. Has there been some sort of challenge within a particular goal in yourself about maybe disharmony or a challenge for you to go for what you want? Because I do feel that there's going to be a structuring of bringing something together. Okay. There's going to be a fusion of bringing something together. Okay. So this is what, again, maybe you've been meditating and, trying to get maybe some answers in some sort of way, but very interesting. So the first card that we get here is a square, which brings in some sort of disharmony or challenge within a situation. Okay, so this could be that you're maybe going through some sort of challenge or disharmony about a situation. All right, and maybe that it is causing some sort of friction in some sort of way. Now, it's not an opposition, but it's an opportunity for kind of like you to take a time. Focus on, connect with source, whatever that is for you, okay? And to really focus in on looking at that and maybe, taking that meditation. And it is about, this is about focusing in on overcoming an obstacle. That's a square. These are when two planets are like at 90 degrees from each other. Okay. And that is, it's all about like overcoming complications. All right. And it is about, something's not established yet, still transforming for growth, but connected to source here. So it is about an opportunity to, make sure that any underlying tensions that you're kind of speaking bravely, but again, not rationally, especially during this time. So there's a risk of sometimes taking up too much space with our thoughts and feelings and putting our foot in our mouth. So that's why it's kind of like this is about and maybe missing what the other person is saying. So give some time and space during obstacles. Give it space. All right. And maybe truly understand what the other person is saying. And and that's what this is coming through. Okay. Interesting, because the sun's in Cancer that trines Neptune in Pisces. And this is about the discomfort of our own vulnerability. So, it's staying open-hearted through a rejection can be hard, but it's going to be worth it. Uh, so maybe there is some sort of situation there's been some sort of rejection. You're going to know what this is for you, Sag. It's not for everyone, but that's just an example of that. Okay. So this is about enduring the discomfort and being vulnerable. But, especially through a situation that might be kind of difficult. So I'm going to pull another card on that. And we'll see what that is. But it might have to do about expressing something or the disharmony in a life goal, because the next card that I get is your North Node. And the North Node is about your life goal, and it's what you've been put on this earth to do. And your South Node is what you've already accomplished. This is what you have been put on this world in this life to do. There's a disharmony between what you want to do and the fusion of energy, and there's some sort of something that's happening into play here. Now, interesting, but it could be too that, I'm going to pull a card on this because I'm curious. Well, I'm going to pull a tarot on this. I'm going to pull a tarot on this because I'm curious about what comes out. What do we get? Knight of Swords could be doing with the Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. All right. So, or this could be getting clarity about the motioning of moving forward, not moving forward too fast, because that could cause some complications. And it wants you to, there's been complications around some sort of goal that you've been wanting to accomplish. All right. It's something about, something needs to be put to an end. It's a way of thinking, okay? There's a way of thinking that needs to be brought to an end, all right? And I'm just going to look at something here. Yeah, receiving what you need, moving on, and closure issues. So there's a 10 of Wands, which is letting go of a burden and responsibility towards something. And this is about being able to push forward, okay? Man, someone's expressing love here. I get, something is, there could be a conversation of coming through and someone's expressing love to you in some sort of way, Sag. Either you're doing it and it's part of your North Node on this, so to speak, or something's coming through, because this is quite interesting, because I'm getting that there's a love call coming through here. But there is letting go of responsibilities that aren't yours to keep. It's about balancing something out. So very interesting that's showing up here. Wow. Give me anything more that's important on your North Node energy. Ace of Wands. Passionately moving forward. There's a new opportunity to move forward. There's a challenge in moving forward in some sort of way. Why is there a challenge there in some sort of way? Why is there a challenge? Because there's more than one party in a situation. There is a transformation that is taking place. There's more than one person. It's something, I don't know if you work with someone that you like, or there's something, because there is a disharmony in your North Node. There's something happening with what you're doing in your work, and it's blending in with passion here and love. All right. There's some, look at, no wonder. The next card is conjunction. I forgot to even look at this because I was so concentrated on what is this here. It's fusion and energy. This is a coming together and using the opposites. There could be an opposite, and then it's a fusion of coming together. So this could be disharmony as a challenge in your North Node at work that has to do with passion, that is causing a fusion of new energy, but it's going to help you rise like the phoenix. This is two opposite people coming together. All right. And now we're going to be approaching a new moon after this full moon, but this is an opportunity to put the two intentions to come together. But this is this is something that's happening here that is a conjunction that's going through, and I feel that there's going to be a fusion of both of these coming together. This could be that flowing and rising above a situation. So whatever happens, it is going to rise above. This indicates great energies that are flowing and being radiating out. So after this, new energy is formed, and that golden bird, rises like the phoenix. So this is that it has to do with harmonizing better with others. and the energies with others, just like we talked about at the very beginning, when, kind of understanding where another person, is coming from, right? Or endure some discomfort for a moment. When planets don't harmonize well, their energy can affect each other like two rivals. And that's what it's showing up here. Then, then it kind of, it has to do with the fact that some planets might harmonize better with others. So some people you might get along with than others, okay? Is what this is saying, okay? There could be something that contradicts something here, okay? So just to keep in mind, this is the meeting of two people or two situations, your work and your love life. This could be two people coming together. This could indicate that they're merging together with love in each other, and there's a strong connection of energy. The clashing of energies is the merging of two people. And sometimes you gotta get to have to know them a little bit, right? But there's a new opportunity here. So give me a card on this conjunction and this fusion of energy. Two of Wands. Yeah, making progress. So whatever is rising, there is progress being made, but you have to go through something. And the Six of Stars, that's the Six of Pentacles. So that is all about equal give and take. And then when the new moon comes out again, the new moon is a new beginning where it brings forth a new breakthrough with the sun, Leo energy. And then this is water. So you're going to see, right? So it's going to push through, guys. Okay. It's going to push through, and there's going to have new vitality of the situation, but it's like you had to go through this to get to this beautiful time, to get to this equal give and take, to get to this balance, right? To get there is a clashing of energies for a breakthrough. This is what I'm getting, guys. Anything more about the disharmony here? Ace of Moons, intimacy and connection, and the Nine of Moons. Yeah, there is a disharmony and a wish coming true. This is a Nine of Cups, and this is the Ace of Cups. It's intimacy and connection. The intimacy and connection of your North Node has to do with love, guys. It might be doing the Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces. I do get that a lot, and then I do get a lot of water energy, and wow, guys, and a lot of air and fire. I get it all. This is interesting. It's like you have to go through the flames of fire to get exactly what you want. It's quite interesting. Let's move a little bit more into this and see what we get. Give me a little bit more on this. What do we get? Vision. It's about seeing a vision, having the knowledge, and trusting it. Yeah, which is always hard to do sometimes, It's going to get to some sort of sanctuary, but this is about a vision of knowledge and trusting the situation. This is about going from the caterpillar to the butterfly. It's that transformation. It's going from the snake, and having a new skin, right? But it has to do in some sort of call or conversation that happens, all right? It's going to come through to a pristine sanctuary in some sort of way is what I'm getting. You mean anything more on this North Node thing that's coming through here? It's about taking action and magically, yeah, and dreaming of what you want. Wow. This is about moving forward and taking action on your North Node, using the magic to balance something out, manifesting what you want and dreaming what you want, keeping that you're going right towards that goal. What you want to see happen is going to happen. It happens through here. It's like you have greater knowledge. It's like the vision is now knowledge, and now it's being birthed here. And now it's starting to fly and take flight. But this North Node kind of work, this new life goal, all starts with manifesting a vision, right? It's magic and a vision, and then taking the action and moving forward, all right? Let me find out a little bit more about this square and disharmony. Is there anything we need to know about this? It's about getting guidance. Could be getting guidance from a tarot reading to get grounded. And this could be getting guidance to the need to surrender to the flow. Go with the flow, right? You could be seeing a tarot reader about getting some sort of grounding on a situation to move forward. And they want you to surrender. Surrender to the flow of things. Surrender to the flow. Don't force anything, all right? And what do we get? Yeah, this is focus on your self-worth. Do your shadow work. Do your shadow work. And what else? And looking at photos, making new memories. And what else? Talking. A message comes in. There'll be a conversation that might be kind of tough, but it's going to be so worth it because it puts you right on the same page in the situation. There is a relationship that is evolving. That's what it is, from a caterpillar to a butterfly. It's evolving. It's getting ready to take flight. But you know what it had to do first? It had to shed some skin, and it needed a conversation. It had to shed some skin to the situation. It needed a conversation, is what it did. Something's going to the next level in work or situation. Okay. Give me anything more. Is there any sort of advice that wants to be shared that comes? I'm going to pull some wellness cards for this side here on this fusion of energy of two people coming together. One of you was chasing. It was a codependent situation, but then you get rising like the phoenix. Look at right under what? Rising like the phoenix. Yeah. Someone had to end some sort of codependency. There's a rekindle, a transformation, and a changing of mind. Someone was the chaser. Now someone decided not to chase. That could have been just fear of abandonment in some sort of way, but someone needed to overcome that. Here is what I'm getting. Interesting. And what any sort of new moon advice full moon advice in this situation? Wow. What is it? I seek balance and grounding. And that's exactly, you got the grounding card. And what else? Failure is only learning. I move forward with confidence and resilience. And what else do we need to know about your full moon message? Anything more, Spirit, for what Sagittarius needs to know most? Oh, too many. Anything more? Any other message for Sagittarius? I'll take the one that flipped. I accept and create more flow and pleasure in my life. Remember, going with the flow, right? And we mentioned grounding, right? That's coming through as well. So quite interesting. You might be getting guidance from a reader, so to speak. I am going to pull, if you have something that's bothering you or something that's really standing out that's brought you to this read here, let's go ahead and pull a card on that and see what anything comes out. Let's just take a look. This is going to be your answer that you need to know about. Romance. I'm telling you, this has to do with some sort of romance or connection with someone or situation. Remain positive of romance. There you go, guys. There you go. All right, guys, I'm going to leave it there. Note your comments, like, and subscribe. Definitely look forward. If you guys are looking forward for a personal read, click the link in the description box below. And until next time, namaste.